Steamer.
That is this morning.
Thank you, Pastor. Good morning, and welcome everybody to this regularly scheduled meeting of September 8th, 2022. For the record, Judge Shuhart is not present. All the commissioners are here, and David Lynch, Precinct 3 Commissioner, is acting as the moderator. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in and start on item number 2, which is discuss and take possible action on approval of payroll number 18 for the period ending September 2nd, 2022.
I move we approve payroll number 18.
And I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 3, discuss and take possible action on approval of personnel action forms.
The first one is Michelle Rodriguez, attempt in JP 4. The second one is Juanita Malco's resignation, dispatch, promotion, Alfonso Lynda, deputy sheriff to criminal investigator, new hire Elijah Buchanan for corrections officer. That's it today.
I move we approve personal action forms.
And I'll second that.
Motion and second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 4, discuss and take possible action on approval of line item transfers.
Yes, good morning. We're going to skip on the first one. Judge Shuhart wanted to be here for that one. The second one's for the auditor's office. We're moving $7,000 out of capital outlay and into equipment. And then we have one from emergency health, moving $11,942 out of transfer out and into capital outlay.
I'll make a motion we accept the line item transfer.
Second.
Accepting the first one, correct?
Except
the
for
first one.
Yes. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Edward. And now budget amendments, number 5.
Yes, we have one for WIC. They are receiving an additional $18,497 in grant funds.
I'll make a motion to approve the budget amendment.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 6, thank you, Edward. Discuss and take possible action on approval of accounts payable.
Yes, the over $10,000 checks are on the cover page. We have 2 wire payments. We also have jail prison care. The total AP, $825,531.78.
Edward, on the road crew, what do we decide to do? Are we gonna wait till the first of the year to get that budget, or do you already have a place for that road crew for the money to come in to help pay for some of the expenses we're incurring? Because we're incurring a lot of expenses.
What we talked about, setting up a line item for maintenance for that paving crew.
So the way we're doing it now is we get an invoice and we split it 4 ways. If it's related to those issues. And it's still going to recurrent maintenance to y'all's fund. Just creating a whole fund wouldn't be the most practical thing to do in the system. It would create a whole additional fund. We would have to transfer money from each of y'all's fund into that new fund.
Yeah, we had talked about using a lot of money at one time for that initial startup.
Oh, we've never used, for maintenance, we've never used it.
Yeah, I know we had talked about it. And
Okay, yeah,
we're
that-
waiting for Chris or Judge to say.
Oh, okay, so that would have to be approved by y'all, and then we can move some funds out of ARPA, or just charge the ARPA funds for those invoices, if that's approved by y'all.
I talked to him several weeks ago about doing that separate line item, and he said it would be easier to do what we're doing now. And I'm all for making his job easier.
Sounds good, appreciate it.
Okay. Is that something we'll talk about and then decide when we'll start charging the ARPA? Not anything that's going to change this AP, right?
Good enough.
All right.
section of, 97, which is restitution.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 7, discuss and take possible action on approval of disbursement of funds since the last Commissioners Court meeting.
Yes, these were for utilities and a total of $477.61.
I'll move to approve those disbursement of funds.
And I'll second that.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 8, discuss and take possible action on approval of county treasurer's monthly reports.
We're caught up now. This is for October through July. So I will go over the July report.
Okay.
We are missing the district clerk and county clerk civil reports for June. The total combined funds, $33,005,303.79. And total debt, $26,981,794 as of July 31st, 2022. And these are unaudited reports.
I will make a motion to accept the unaudited reports.
Second.
We have a second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're going to table item number 9. I think it requires Judge Schuhart's signature, and so we will wait till he returns for that. Moving on to number 10, discuss and take possible action on ratification of third-party access agreement with J.P. Morgan Chase Bank for a commercial card agreement.
Yes, we are getting credit cards from J.P. Morgan Chase. I started leaning very heavily on them yesterday, but they were taking too long. And they said within 2 weeks.
So we don't have them yet.
No, but I still have one credit card from our prior vendor that everyone has been using.
We're making do. Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the ratification of the third-party access agreement with J.P. Morgan Chase.
I'll second that.
Motion is second. Is there discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 11, discuss and take possible action on acceptance of donated desktop computers and laptops to the WIC program.
So the WIC received 4 laptops and 3 desktops from the state. They were at no cost to the county.
Nice.
So they accept those.
Move we accept the donation of desktop computers and laptops for the WIC.
And I'll second that.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Visitors' public comment. I've got a few here. Are you folks wanting to speak now, or would you like to wait till an agenda item? Would you like to speak now? Ms. Clark, if you'd like to go first. Fine. Everybody's got 3 minutes by my timer. So,
Commissioners, my name is Julie Clark, and I'm here on behalf of the Republican Party of Medina County. The Texas Public Policy Foundation, a conservative think tank based in Austin, is calling on Governor Abbott to declare the crisis on the southern border as an invasion. The Texas Public Policy Foundation is a 501c3 foundation. Their mission is to promote and defend liberty, personal responsibility, and free enterprise in Texas and the nation. They are funded by thousands of individuals, foundations, and corporations. The foundation does not accept government funds and contributions to influence the outcome of their research. The organization's position is to advocate the state of Texas declare an invasion from the cartel forces and their allies under the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 10. Article 1, Section 10, Clause 3 of the U.S. Constitution allows for states to repel an invasion themselves by utilizing their state guards. Declared an invasion would also allow for governors to enter into the interstate compact to secure the border. 18 counties, yes, let me correct you, 18, not 6. So quit putting out false information to the community. 18 counties have declared an invasion and more to follow. You took an oath of office. Do you remember the oath you took? You said, "I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office and I will, to the best of my abilities, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States." You are not upholding to your oath to the people that elected you in this county. Strength is in short supply by Republican leadership. Everyone is a Republican up here, is that correct? Do you even know what the Republican 2022 platform states and what their goals are? It assumes that you do not, and it assumes that you have not read the 2022 platforms and what our goals are. Don't be weak. The people are sick of weak leaders and will make a change in the next election. Step up and declare an invasion for Medina County. This is what the people of Medina County want.
Mr. Seay, if you'd like to listen next. If you could identify yourself for the record.
Yes, sir. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Hank Seay from Coste, Texas. I had a couple things I want to talk about today. Before I get into it, I want to say that I do appreciate you guys. You've done a great job with our money, and you've done a pretty damn good, a really good job at our growth development, and so forth. There's a couple of things that I'm concerned about. One is the elections, and the election committee and elections and how they've been run the last several years. And the other is the invasion. I was up here last week and we spoke to you guys about the invasion. I told you what I felt about it. I understood what Chris had to say about it. I respectfully disagreed with him. It's odd that we have this discussion, we have this thing before the commissioner's court, and a couple of days later, we have a high-speed chase through Hondo, our town here, and 2 kids almost get killed. Some people did lose their lives in this chasing illegal aliens. I was on my way to San Antonio last week, Highway 90, got ran off the road by a truck with over 20 illegal aliens in it, with police chasing. Guys, this is an issue. Again, I don't want to play words with semantics here. It is what it is. I understand y'all's philosophy. You want to go through the governor and take that approach. The governor, in the last 2 or 3 years, hasn't done anything. He hasn't been able to do anything from a federal level. Has he sent DPS troopers to ship people to Washington, D.C. and Chicago? Yes. Does that fix the problem that we have here? No. He's not addressing the issue. He's putting a Band-Aid on it. I think if we file an invasion and we join the other counties, there's power in numbers. And when we get enough counties to join it, you represent the people, not the people in Austin, not the governor, not 6 senators who are running for office. You represent us. And the people that elected you in office are asking you and telling you that we want an invasion declaration. We understand what Chris is saying, but we elected you guys, and that's what we're asking for. On the election issue, I had a lot of concerns about it. I've been speaking with Mrs. Clark about the issue. I've been to some election meetings, and I haven't liked what I've seen. I don't like the way the election board is handling things. I don't like the way the election board is talking to people, to citizens, taxpayers. It seems like we're not getting answers. We're shutting down meetings early, and we're not getting the things we need to discuss. I would appreciate it if y'all would take a little bit more time, since you're doing such a good job in other areas. I hate to see y'all get beat up on these 2 areas. These 2 areas are critical to our community. The most important things we do is vote and raise our kids. And it's hard to raise our kids in an environment when we have illegal aliens running through our yards, running through our schools, stopping schools, having schools not being able to perform during the day because illegals are going across the school property and having to close schools down. All the burglaries, everything's taking place, guys. It's having an impact on us. You start to see more people come here and talk about it. That's why. We're getting fed up with it, and we're hoping that y'all can do something about it. Thank you for your time.
Lastly, I believe it looks like Ed Sonnen. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes.
If you would identify yourself for the record.
Sure, thank you. My name is Ed Sonnen, and I live in Castroville. Been there for 30 years. First of all, let me thank every one of you for being here. Last week, I heard some of my friends here on the other side, if you will, talk about an invasion. Again, they're talking about it today. Let me make it clear, as Judge Schuhart said last week, it has nothing to do with you gentlemen. This is a federal issue. But if we want to talk about a federal issue, okay, let's talk about it. This isn't an invasion. These are human beings. They breathe like we do. If Jesus Christ was standing here right now, I just believe in my heart, before they go through the pearly gates, he's not going to ask them, are you legal or illegal? Thank you for your time.
That concludes the first part of our meeting. We will, ma'am?
I'm on the list. Did you bring me a form? You told me just to sign that one. I said, this is the one I need to sign. You said yes. And so
I didn't tell you what to speak.
oh,
We're here to let people speak, let us speak.
well, that's what I thought I was signing. I said, I want to speak. Which one?
Ms. Hook, Ms. Hook, you're welcome to come forward and speak.
Thank you very much.
If you would identify yourself, please.
Yes, my name is Lynda Hook. I'm a resident here in Hondo. And yes, Jesus Christ loves everybody, but he also says for us to obey the law. And so, as that being said, I am still talking on the same subject, unfortunately, like you guys, but this needs to be done. I read the whereases, I call them whereases, this resolution that y'all signed, and I agree with pretty much everything in there, but I have a problem with it because to me, we've done things like this and put things on paper before, but that's just about where it stops. We need to know, as residents and community of this county, from our commissioners, what more can we do to help push this forward? It is a federal, but it still affects us. We still have a responsibility to take care of our county and our cities, towns, and neighborhoods. And I'm imploring you guys, again, I've been up here several other times, that what do we need to do? We've got to have an action of working together. Show the federal government that we mean business. They don't dominate us, they like to think they do, but they don't. That's our God-given right to have our own decisions, our own actions as far as within the law. Again, obeying the law. You don't come here illegally, and we're fed up. I don't mind helping. I help all the time. I'm getting to where most of the stores I've been going to, I don't hear much English being spoken. And that gives me a clue. We're being invaded quietly. And they need to come here legally, like all the other immigrants that come here. I welcome them, but do it legally. And I'm glad the gentleman brought up that high-speed chase. That just broke my heart and stuff. We need to stop this kind of stuff. We have some power. We just need to get our leaders to help tell us what we can do to help y'all. Does that make sense, I hope? Because otherwise, this resolution is a flat piece of paper with black ink with words written on it. It means nothing if we're not going to do something. And we shouldn't be having to come up here repeatedly. Do we need to change the resolution and put the word invasion, just like the other counties have and stuff? There is strength in numbers. It's been proven in history over and over and over again. We can be strong. Let us be part of the solution in moving forward, please.
Do we need anybody else out? Okay, we will stand adjourned and we'll reconvene at 10 o'clock. Thank you.
And I already have mine.
Shut this one off.